Oh, look at that. The River City certainly turning on the charm. We are in Brisbane for the G20. And the very lovely Robin Bailey joins us here on our great live shot here on the river for a special edition of the show. Good morning, welcome to you.
Yes, thank you. Our city has turned it on and it's 40-degree heat.
I know, turning on the heat, that's for sure. Well, we had a lot of talk about heat and shirt fronting coming from Tony Abbott. There was no shirt fronting though, just some cuddles from some very cute koalas. Look at that. I don't know, we're trying to come up with a caption from our viewers to see what that koala really is saying in the arms of Vladimir Putin. But what do you reckon? Was he trying to make a quick getaway?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm saying, get me out of here. I've seen what he's done to polar bears. Or he'll take off his shirt and I'll get lost in the forest. I don't know.
He's got a bit of a history of wildlife, doesn't he, Vlad? And riding horses bareback and
all that stuff. And, I mean, there's a shot of him with a polar bear. He tranquilised a tiger once. No wonder the koala's going, seriously, people, why did I get this guy?
All right, well, can't wait to hear what your captions are on that shot. And some other funny moments too, including the decoy, which was really interesting. We know that there is always a double in terms of the chopper and the beast in the car, but there is a physical double of the president as well. Who knew?
Well, and did he come out from America, or is this guy, did they advertise in Brisbane? Yeah, and saying we need someone who's just going to ride around in a car, wave to people, then fly in a chopper.
Amazing.
Like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but I do wonder how much it costs.
Yeah, well, it's just like a Hollywood movie, really.
Yeah.
And all the attention, of course, that the president got at his speech at the University of Queensland. People were enthralled. There was rapturous applause, silence, but maybe a bit too silent for one of the people in the audience falling asleep.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, maybe she got the actual ticket and her mum said, you better go, it's Barack Obama. And she was like, yeah, but I had such a big night. It makes me laugh, though, because if you see that shot, in front of her are a whole lot of scouts. If only she'd been in front of the scouts, they would have been throwing things at her, going, come on, honey, wake up.
They're always prepared. They could have sorted that situation out. Yes, there she is. Poor dear. She definitely had a big night in preparation for it. Now, the other issue, too, that's getting a bit of attention is the reference that the president made to Bris Vegas, the chief of tourism in Queensland. Not that impressed.
Why?
I agree.
We use it all the time.
It's a term of endearment. We like Bris Vegas, don't we?
And it also connects America to Australia, and that's kind of important in what they're doing at the moment. You know, I thought his speech was awesome. I don't care about the reference. No one in Queensland cares about the reference. You know, only the tourism minister does, because maybe he wasn't getting enough publicity. Yeah. I don't know. It's not a big deal. It really isn't.
Let's have a listen to what he said.
We travel a lot around the world. My staff was very excited for Bris Vegas. When I arrived, they advised I needed some 4X. You have some.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, and look at him. He just plays the crowd. He just knows what to say, and they were all just there with him.
He's definitely a great public speaker, and we'll hear from him and the other leaders as well. Now, some other news around today, apart from the G20, and 1 in 5 Victorians, this is interesting, revealed they don't love their neighbour. Barking dogs and loud music tops the reason for the disputes. I guess it's not surprising. We live so close to these people.
Yeah, but I think it's a shame. I mean, I grew up in Sydney and my mum's still in the same house I grew up in, and our neighbours are so important. In Brisbane, we live in a cul-de-sac, and on a Sunday night when the wheelie bins go out, we kind of have drinks together and take the bins out. So maybe it's just Victorians that are not happy, although it was 18% that said that they didn't like their neighbours in Victoria, but in New South Wales it was 22%.
Oh, well, there you go.
So, you know, I think it's across the board.
Plenty of love around, though, with the Band-Aid revival with Sir Bob Geldof getting all the music stars together. Great to see, really. This is a really good cause. Do you think it's a good idea?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I think 30 years on with One Direction there, Rita Ora there, you know, Chris Martin there, you know, he's picked his people really well. It puts it back out into the masses. It makes people think about it. It will make gazillions of dollars. Good on you, Bob Geldof. You know, you did it 30 years ago when it was relevant then, and you're doing it now. I think absolutely.
Yeah, can't wait to hear the song.
Yeah,
it's going to be spectacular just in time for Christmas. Lovely to see you in the flesh, Miss Robin Bailey. Thank you for joining us. And, yeah, avoid that heat here on the Brisbane River. It's going to be a warm one, Cam.